Brothers and sisters in Christ, the Reformed Church's deputies for government affairs have decided about a month ago to organize a webinar on the 20th of June. Now, how this happened is that earlier this year in January, Professor Zulu resigned as the chair of the Section 2 committee, and he actually, in his resignation, he actually said that he became very uncomfortable with the pressures that was put on him to implement a specific agenda, and therefore he decided to resign. He called these attempts government control, and he said it is under the guise of consultation and self-regulation. Now, after his resignation, the chairperson of the CRL commission, she then actually had interviews with the SABC as well as other media. And then in these interviews, it actually transpired that the allegations is actually true and that there are actually open discussions around the establishment of a statutory council of religion as well as the adoption of legislation by Parliament to establish such a council. Now, in Europe, we can see that this kind of government interventions are actually part of the equation for quite a while. Like, for instance, in France, if you talk to someone from the LGBTQ community and you convince them to stop their sinful behavior, then that could be considered to be conversion therapy, and you could then face some jail time because of your attempt to change the viewpoint of this person. And that's not just in France that we get that. In the EU, there are actually 8 member states where you could face persecution if you actually do conversion therapy. Now, this is the same kind of thing that we are talking when we are talking about the CRL and the Section 22 committee that wants to use the secular government to put down controlling boards to regulate religion in South Africa. Now, according to the proposals that's currently under discussion, this could lead to the introduction of a code of conduct, the registration of churches and religious leaders, and then they could then basically come up with certificates of good standing for institutions and pastors. And if you then don't comply with the regulations and the code of conduct that was drafted with the help of the secular government, then sanctions could be applied to you. You could lose your license and you may not function as a church. We as the deputies then decided to have this seminar on the 20th of June. It will be running from 9 a.m. in the morning until 1 p.m. and we will be discussing 4 themes. Now, the 4 speakers that we will be utilizing, the first one is Professor Andries Raad, and he will be handling the historical aspects. The second one is Advocate Pieter Oukamp, and he will be talking specifically around the CRL threats. The third one is Professor Francois Miller, and he will be talking around the role of government according to the Bible. And then we will be ending off Reverend Tommy van Vuren around what Christians should and could be doing. Now, you can register by sending us an email to overheiddeputate@gmail.com, and you can see on the screen the URL that you can use to actually virtually attend this seminar on the 20th of June from 9 to 1. It's www.youtube.com/@owerheiddeputate. We are looking forward to actually host you on the 20th of June. You're very welcome. May God bless you.